everybody and welcome to Krakow vlog 4. Today is our final day in Krakow. We've only got until 2 p.m. to explore before we've got to go back to the airport to get our flight home. So this is more like half a day. It's about 9 a.m. now. Our first point of call is Mr Pancake. We want to go straight there for breakfast. However, it doesn't open until 10. So we are going to get an Uber and it's going to take us to Old Town and we're going to walk around that main square for a little bit just because it was so nice when we were there yesterday. And then we'll walk from there to Mr Pancake and then we're actually going to come back to the main square and we're going to explore St Mary's today. We're going to go through some souvenir shops. There's a few other things we wanted to do. We're just going to wander around Old Town because we haven't done much there yet, and obviously it's one of the biggest tourist attractions for Krakow and it's their main square, so we're going to go and do all of that today. We're just leaving the Xerion Hotel, which has been our home for the last 3 nights. It's been a really lovely stay actually. Definitely recommend this hotel. But yeah, we're going to go and explore Old Town for a bit this morning. We're basically coming up to the main square now. You couldn't see it in the dark yesterday, but all these buildings are such lovely colours. And look at all of the pinks in that. Now we're going to walk through here. And then this is the main square. And we'll come to St Mary's, which doesn't open to like explore the inside until 11:30, but we're just going to wander around here before we can go and have Mr Pancake, which I'm so excited for. These cobbled streets are so cute. So nice here. And there she is, St Mary's. Looks like there's a few walking tours around here as well that you can do. It is absolutely huge. Jeez, I know. We've just come around the side of it. I think this is where the visitors' entrance would be if you came round. We think. Don't count me on that. So quiet. We found a little model. It was built in the 14th century on the foundations of an older temple. The Basilica, is that how you say it? Basilica. It's crowned with 2 towers, from the taller one known as the... oh god. I'm not going to try. We've just walked all the way around St Mary's and we'll come back later to actually go inside hopefully. There's like little shops everywhere. It's really cute. There's pigeons everywhere, so if you've not found pigeons or birds, good luck. We're not actually too sure what this building is, but it is gorgeous and you can walk all the way through the centre and there's loads of little souvenir shops and things, so we'll definitely come back here. This is their main tower that they've got, like clock tower. All the buildings here are gorgeous. Stunning. So we've just come up to this other square. This is where we went for dinner yesterday, over there, and then you've got Bubble Toast. There's like a little bar that's quite popular over here, but apparently this is a nice chilled little square. There's like these fountains that come on, which is meant to be good for kids so they can play about. But it's just another one of Krakow's main squares. Everything's really sweet around here and the buildings are really cool, and we're looking up a lot of the history and things like that. Looks like the sun's coming up as well. Everything looks so nice. It's all very picturesque around here. We are both so hungry. We're going to take a nice slow walk because it's still only 9:45 over to Mr Pancake for breakfast. This place was highly recommended to us on TikTok and by people on my Instagram and stuff, so we're going to go check it out. I think it's going to be a very, very sweet breakfast, but it should be good. We are so hungry. We found it. They're just about to open. We obviously want Mr Pancake, but there's lots of other options in here that also looked really, really good. So it's almost like a little food court, it seems. So I'm excited.
I feel good, you look great, I like you, I can't wait. A first time, a first date, you're so fine, I'm so late. So catch me if I fall.
Our pancakes were insane. Literally insane. It was so good. Totally recommend going in there. Also totally recommend going and having a look at the toilets. They are trippy. I felt like, if you've ever seen Divergent, there's a scene where she's like looking in all the mirrors and stuff. That's exactly what it feels like. Go and check the toilets out. It's quite funny. But oh my God, 10 out of 10. Would totally recommend going there. It was so good. We're actually just walking around the side of St Mary's. Hopefully we can get a ticket. Oh, that's the exit. Hopefully we can try and get a ticket and go in. We're just trying to figure it out. Okay, so we figured it out. This is the front of the Basilica. This is the door that you enter through, and then literally opposite that door is where you buy your tickets. It was 15 zloty per adult. I think under 8s went free. So yeah, we're going in. But you have to be silent in there, so enjoy this montage of the Basilica. That was so cool. I'm so glad we saw that. He must have just popped round that side and did it out there as well. I didn't see him until I saw the window shut and then was like, oh, somebody just popped out. He's going again. So it must be on the other side. Yeah. That was so good. So we've just been inside St Mary's Basilica. I loved it. I thought it was amazing. I could have literally sat in there for about an hour and just stared at it. It was gorgeous in there, like the gold detailing in there was amazing. The height, the stained glass windows, oh my God. That was gorgeous. Pictures just don't do it justice. You've got to go in there and see it. I kind of wish that we'd booked like a tour to find out what everything was about so we could actually get some like history and some information from it, but even just to see it was great. I'm so glad we've been in there. But we just came out and every hour, on the hour, they ring the bell and then somebody just popped out and played a little tune for a window and we can hear it going round, so we must have done it on all 4 sides of the building because this is the 4th time it's played now. But we just saw a little window pop open, heard some music, then the window closed. I didn't even see somebody doing it. That was amazing. That was cool to see. Also, this statue behind me, someone seems to have put a giant Polish flag all the way around it, so I'm not too sure what that's for. We're hoping we'll find out soon enough because there's a little speaker here. We've got the bells going off again over here. Oh. Cardi B. Could you imagine? Oh. Hi. Hey, Policia. Faith. Down girl. So we Googled, turns out it was a protest, so we swiftly walked away from that. We don't know what the protest is for. They're very passionate. They're very passionate, which is great. Police are there, so we decided we would walk away from that. You decided. Faith wanted to see if there was any drama. I was like, we're not doing this. Not in Poland. We don't know what we're doing. So we're walking away from the main square and we're just gonna walk down through Old Town and go through some shops. Doing some souvenir shopping. I need a pin. I'm on the hunt for a pin. They've got great magnets out here. I want a pin, please. These are literally all the ones that I've managed to find. They're just the plain badge ones, which are nice. They're nice enough. I think I might just get maybe one of these. I just found this shop with Castle Sweets. They're meant to be like huge in here. Little tennis balls. This is so cool in here. Oh look, there's loads. Oh my God. If you're a sweet fan, this is the place. Oh my God, look at the size of these. Jesus Christ. Oh my God. Giant straws and mini straws. They don't look as good as the straws we've got at home though, to be fair. Is that meringue? Do you think that's meringue? Oh my God, oh my God. Look at these! Oh, my favourite. I love those. So it looks like the protest escalated a little bit, didn't it, back at the main square. There was like somebody else protesting and they seemed like they were against each other and stuff. We saw it on the way back to the main square just by St Mary's. So that was interesting. We wandered around the shops and stuff and then we went and sat in the Hard Rock Cafe because there's a Hard Rock Cafe in the centre. So we just sat there and had some loaded tater tots, had a drink each. They were really good actually, to be fair. Yeah, and just sat and chilled for like our last half an hour. We wanted to mention as well, or Faith wanted to mention, we've said a few times on the vlogs that Faith's got a few allergies. When we were at Hard Rock Cafe, that was the first time when they sat us down, they'd asked us about food allergies, didn't they? And obviously back in the UK, they're very used to asking you if you've got any food allergies before you're even sat down now. So it's really common for them to do that back in the UK. We just wanted to let you know that they don't do that here. And obviously because we're so used to it back home now, it's hard to remember to say that you've got a food allergy. So maybe just bear that in mind when you go to restaurants and stuff. Make sure you let them know that you've got a food allergy, things like that. Faith also said that she has actually been able to try some of the Polish food out here. Like a lot of it is stuff from markets. It makes it quite hard to try it and a bit risky. But you said like you've obviously you tried the cheese on the tour we did yesterday.
Yeah, pancakes.
Tater pancakes that we did yesterday. You still got the opportunity to try some bits, which has been good. But yeah, we just wanted to mention that really quickly. I got myself a pin and maybe I'll show you that when I get home. And now we've actually got ourselves an Uber back to the hotel that we were staying in. We're just picking up our bags and then we're going to get another Uber to the airport. But we've pretty much done everything we wanted to do this trip, haven't we?
Yeah.
It's been really good. We were talking about Wall Castle and how we haven't managed to get that in this trip, but we don't even know where we would have fit it in, to be fair. We've literally been non-stop, haven't we?
Yeah.
So that's definitely something I would do if I came back. There's also a theme park here that's not currently open because it's out of season that I would love to do. And I'd also love to actually do a guided tour in St Mary's. So that's maybe 3 things that I would do when or if I came back. What would be your highlight of the trip?
Definitely Outswitch and Birkenau.
Both trips that we've done, like both tours that we've done, have been really good. I think the meal last night was really nice.
Yeah, it was banging.
And I really enjoyed going into St Mary's Basilica today. I would like to have spent more time there and actually learn about it. So I felt like I was just looking and I was like, wow, but I was like, what is this?
Yeah.
Like I wanted to find out more, so I'd probably do that if I came back. But yeah, it has been really, really good. I feel like we've crammed it all in. We're exhausted now.
Yeah.
We'd highly recommend coming here, by the way, as well. But yeah, it's been really good. Now we gotta go home. Apologise for the state of me. I am now home. It's actually now the next day. We had a very interesting travel home yesterday and it's actually nothing to do with Ryanair. The Ryanair flight was nice and easy. I ended up getting myself extra leg room. I don't know how I managed that. And then yeah, we finally got home. No delays, no nothing. Really nice and smooth. However, Ryan was supposed to be picking me up and he stopped just outside of Stansted, and then he was going to come and pick me up as soon as I got outside, and his car would not start. He'd been working all day, but it wouldn't start to come and get me. So Faith's family had to drop me off with Ryan, and then we were waiting for RAC. Hello, sir. Do you want to come and say hello? Come on then. What's that? He's so confused. Anyway, we ended up waiting for the RAC. The RAC changed their times twice, and it looked like they were going to get us at 3 a.m. So I called my friend Shannon out to come and help us. Her and her partner came out, bless them, and it took a little while, but we finally got the car jump started. It was good to go, and I'm not even joking. We were about 5-10 minutes on the road, went for a pothole, got a flat tyre. No, I'm not making it up. No, I'm not. Somebody didn't want us to go home yesterday. What are you doing? Come on then. Come and get it. There he is. That's Benji, everybody. Anyway, we ended up having to pull over again. Ryan's granddad come to pick us up, and we went and retrieved the car today and sorted it all out. So that's why I didn't catch up with you yesterday, because yesterday was a nightmare. Please don't. No, that's my camera stuff. Benji, I've been walking all over everything. Come say hello. Benji, say hi. What's this then? What's this? No clue. Anyway, yeah, that's why I didn't catch up with you yesterday, so I'm really sorry. But I just wanted to come on and basically say goodbye. I wanted to show you guys the pin that I got myself, because it was really hard to actually find like a good one. They were all basically just the flags. But when I get a pin, I like to get one that sort of, I don't know, not show something I've done, but says the actual city I've been in rather than just the country. Focus is being a bit odd. But yeah, I think that's actually Warwell Castle, which we didn't go to, but it does say Krakow on the bottom. So that's the pin I picked up from the souvenir shop on the last day. And then I also wanted to say before we leave, I've got one little tip for if you are going to Krakow or Poland in general maybe. Me and Faith didn't bring any cash with us because we were told that they're really good with card payments out there, which they are. We literally paid for everything on card. There wasn't anything that we needed to pay for in cash. However, over here in the UK, it's very easy to pay tip on card. And usually the option is asked of you before you suggest it. So normally when you get given the card machine over here in the UK, it will have an option for tips. Whereas in Poland or in Krakow, there wasn't that option. And it was just sort of, you just paid for it. And then all of a sudden we were like, oh my God, we've got no tip, like in cash, because we had no cash with us. So then we had to ask them. So I would highly suggest bringing cash with you, even if it's just a little bit. You can also tip the tour guides and the bus drivers for any tours that you do. They have a little basket at the front of the buses, and you can tip them with cash as well. So yeah, would highly recommend bringing a little bit of cash with you, even if it is just for tips for restaurants and for your tours and things like that. I just wanted to quickly say that before I said goodbye and ended these vlogs. But I do hope that you have loved coming along this little trip with us. Obviously I've thanked her anyway, but a massive thank you to Faith for joining me on these vlogs. She isn't a massive fan of being on camera, so I'm very grateful that she joined me with the vlogs for this trip. But yeah, we've had such a nice time, so I really hope you guys have enjoyed coming along with us for the 4 days. Again, thank you so much for watching. Remember to like and subscribe, and I will see you very soon in the next one. Bye.